job, DJ over there. We're going to start out with my friend over here, my Native American friend, doing a little flute special here. So let's hear it. Are you ready, brother? Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Make a little noise first. We'll see how it goes. Hearing it out the speaker? Come and get your seats. Let's go. We're about to start. Come and get your seats.
Just your flute.
Did you grab what? Yeah.
Give it up for my brother here. Whoa! Give it up for my brother. Thank you so much, my Apache brother here. All right. Hey, how are you? Hey. All right. Right now, that's calm before the storm. But let me have my ladies over here come and say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Magic House Sunday night. If this is your first time, welcome. I hope to see you next week. This is where the magic happens, and the magic is Jesus. Let's go! Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Toya, my cousin.
Toya! Hi, everybody. It is so good to see every single one of you here tonight. I want to welcome everybody, and it's going to be a magical night tonight. Love you all.
Woo! Love you, Toya! All right. Our friend Cindy is celebrating her son's 18th birthday, so let's pray for her. And I want to throw out a little prayer here tonight. Like, if any of you are going through tough times, struggles, stuff like that, I just want you to tell you that, man, God loves you, man. Let's go. We're happy you're here, and this is all about just encouraging each other, being here together every day. And those that know me know I start every morning with a GTA. Grateful, thankful, and appreciative. And then I do a checkup from the what? Get rid of my stinking what? Because I'm tired of looking for love in all the what?
Wrong places!
All right, here we go. And now, the storm in a positive way. My son, Chill. Come on up, Chill. Let's do this.
Give it up for the new DJ.
Yeah!
Happy birthday, Fausto. Yeah. We're going to party afterwards. I mean, in a good way. Gatorade. I was just testing you.
I'm in for both.
It's okay to smile. Some of you got a stank face and I hurts to look at you. I'm sorry. You're alive. You're breathing. You ain't that hard. Whoever said you ain't that hard. Smile, fart, do whatever you do. Let it go. Let it out. Because we can have a good time here. Okay? So, all right, DJ, you're fired already. Okay? I'm ready. Hit it. I don't want to talk. I want you to play. Yeah, there you go. All right. And I want you to sing till loud as you can. You ready? Turn that music up, homie. All the way you can, yeah. Come on there. Ready? We gon' ride till the wheels. You say, we gon' ride till the wheels. You know what you say? Me and my brothers, yeah, you know it never comes soft. Never fall in love. You say, here we go, hey. So we gon' ride till the wheels fall off. We gon' ride till the wheels fall off. Me and my brothers, yeah, you know it never comes soft. Never fall in love. I got a Harley wrapped up, we hit it 90. I got my brothers all rolling beside me. The fans took my cup, but it don't change me. I wear my badge on my heart so they can stop me. I got the screaming eagle singing loud, loud, loud. Waking up Magic House, we don't turn down. And I would die for my brothers, die for my brothers. With the whip out the colors, we will always ride together. We say, here we go. We gon' ride till the wheels fall off. We gon' ride till the wheels fall off. Me and my brothers, yeah, you know it never comes soft. Never fall in love, never fall in love. So we gon' ride till the wheels fall off. We gon' ride till the wheels fall off. Me and my brothers, yeah, you know it never comes soft. Never fall in love, never fall in love. While lining all the way to the OC. Not a care in the world, I'm with my family. I'm losing nails, so smoother than a Bentley. I'm rolling back at 3, rolling down at night. I got the wind in my face, we messed up now. Got my pops and shake in the rock now. And my dreams used to ride with me right now. And I would die for my brother, die for my brother. You say, we gon' ride till the wheels fall off. We gon' ride till the wheels fall off. Me and my brothers, yeah, you know it never coming soft. Never fall in love. You say, right, come on. So we gon' ride till the wheels fall off. We gon' ride till the wheels fall off. Me and my brothers, yeah, you know it never coming soft. Never fall in love. Right, here we go, Jim. Crash and burn. Yeah, we lived and learned. Blood is forever. Hey, and so people change like the red. Here we go. Say we crash and burn. Hey, crash and burn. But we live. You say, ready, real loud. Here we go. So we gon' ride till the wheels fall off. We gon' ride till the wheels fall off. Me and my brothers, yeah, you know it never comes soft. Never fall in love. Hey, it just pass like this. Pass like this. Hey, just pass like this. Hey, pass like this. Hey, pass like this. Hey, pass like this. Hey, don't care who makes you too cool. Just go. Just pass like this. Hey, pass like this. What I do? Pass like this. Hey. Make some noise, party people. Yeah, y'all be grooving tonight, yeah. I tell you, somebody sitting next to you with that stank face, they're having fun, just show them how to just freak on them or something, you know what I mean? Just hit them with the, just ride a boat, just freak. That's what I be doing to people when they're upset, man. I start freaking on them, butterfly, backing it up. You're so, you should be excited, yeah. I remember when you and I were together, life was so much better. How was back then, it's right now. It was late November, much better. Alone without you in my life. So take my heart and take its broken wings. Jesus. You are all I'm waiting for.
kid teaching them how to sing. I am telling you. Woo. It ain't been easy. So good to have everybody here tonight. And during the week, for those that don't know it, on Monday nights, we got a Well-Brighty program going on. A new song. I mean, we got something for everybody. We are all things to all people that we might win some to God. You know, just loving people right where they're at. Tonight we're going to celebrate. A lot of you don't know this, but I got an adopted son. Fausto Aguilar, if you would, please come on up here. Fausto, just have a seat right now. Have a seat. I'm going to call some friends of Fausto's and mine. They're going to come up here, and they're going to take... Oh, my gosh. It's getting a little mushy. Anyway, this ain't a roast. This is a toast. Yeah! Hey, that's pretty good. I just thought of that. Yeah. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. He'll borrow it. That's right. Here tonight, just keep it here, though. Don't tell anybody about this place, all right? We're trying to keep it low profile, just, you know, the chosen few. But what a chill. Man, you really took that stank face away. They all looking good now over here. My friend Jaden, our man over here, what an honor it is to have you guys over here. My friend Billy Jack over there. Oh man, we got some good people in the house. But right now, Fausto, it's a little toast. It's a little some of the people that are, you know, so many people. But I'm going to call a few people up that are close to you, and in 3 minutes. You know how people are, they can get talking. So just went 3 minutes, everybody start clapping for them, all right? A little word of encouragement, but Billy, you're first. Come on up here. Let's give it up to Billy. Look at that body. Oh my God. You know, I don't go that way, but if I did. Don't judge me. Thank you. Ain't always right. Yeah, we'll talk about the love drug later. All right. But take a few minutes and tell us the impact that this fellow has had in your life.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? Awesome. Yeah, so I just wanted to, say a couple things to Fausto. We really appreciate him. Congratulations on your 6 years, brother. He's been my sponsor, and for the last 5 months, I've been going to him with tons of issues and things that I've been going through. And the first 3 months where I was all over the place, but within these last couple months, I've really been able to find a higher purpose and really direct my energy in positive ways that are really taking off in my life. And I have a lot of it to owe to him because we meet up every Wednesday and I'm able to confide in him in all these different things. And I went from literally 13-stepping, meeting girls at meetings, chasing them, things like that, to being celibate. And I mean it's gone so far as I cut out hot showers and social media and tons of other things. And I have a lot of it to owe to him because I run this all by him. And he'll give me his input and tell me if he thinks it's good or whatever. And it's been working out really well. So I just really appreciate you, man, always being there for me. And I just put my personal shit out there so you guys can laugh a little bit. It's all right. But yeah, that's about 3 minutes. I know you guys are about to start clapping and boot me out of here. So.
Thank you, brother, and I know he's had a great effect on your life. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Give it up for our friend Billy over here. Next, who do we got on the Taylor? Oh my God, it's got to be a good-looking white guy, Taylor. Definitely,
Thanks for having me, Fausto. This is incredible here. I wrote something because if I would just start crying. So there's a quote by Friedrich Nietzsche that says, "To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in that suffering." No one has been able to make me understand that more than Fausto. See, in the last few months, my life has been riddled with loss, sadness, confusion, pain, crippling emotions that I can't even recognize, and of course, immense suffering. But in all of that ever-changing tornado of energy, one constant has been this man right here. From his willingness to traverse multiple cities to come talk for hours, or even just a few minutes when I don't have the emotional bandwidth to chat at any length, to his constant calls when I don't have the strength to pick up the phone and reach out, his daily scriptures that remind me I am loved no matter what, and his consistent compassion, understanding, grace, and unconditional support. I've never met another person who gives so much of himself to others without expectations or an agenda. Now couple that with his perspectives, insight, knowledge, and true understanding of what it is to be human. Fausto truly embodies the word friend. And to say that I am grateful for you would be a massive understatement. So when asked to come speak, it was the absolute bare minimum I could do. I love you, brother. I'm so incredibly proud of the person you are and continue to become. Thank you for violently changing my life and others in such a positive way.
Let's give it up for Taylor, my gosh. Woo. You know, the good book, the Bible says, let another man or woman's lips praise you. And that's what this is all about. This isn't Fausto saying how great he is. He probably would too, but you know. But the whole thing is like it says, when we affect people's lives, that's what it's all about, adding value to people's lives. Who's next? Alika, all the way from the Big Islands here. Okay, check this guy, 3 minutes, here we go.
All right, what's up, sober family? My name is Alika Identify. Yeah, Chad, as a sober alcoholic and drug addict, and I like to thank God, give God glory, everybody in the room is the credit around me, where I'm at today in my life. Fausto, happy birthday, brother. I love you, bro. And so real quick, I'll tell you how I met Fausto. One of my guys in Vegas, he called me one night and he said, hey bro, I just did this podcast with this company, they're based in Anaheim, you should go down there. And he sent me their website, all the information, so I went to the testimonials. I literally was going choo, 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 and I stopped on one and I watched it. It was about 10, 11 minutes long, and it was Fausto's story. I was wowed by his story. I immediately looked him up on social media, sent him a message. He sent me a message back. He came to my first ever PRP event I've ever had. And yeah, he came with his crew too. His cameraman was there and everything. But honestly, I'm grateful for everybody. I really am. But I am truly grateful for this guy, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have met him. I wouldn't have met her, him. I wouldn't have met any of you guys. None of you guys would be in my life if it wasn't for him. He took the time out of his busy day. I know he's a busy guy. I got to know him. He's a busy guy. To respond back to me and give me his number, and we started to develop a relationship. If I could describe this man in one word, I would describe him. He's the ultimate connector, in my opinion. He has connected me with multiple people, different opportunities to make money, to go on different podcasts, meet different people, introduce me, shake hands, building relationships. He is the ultimate at building relationships with other people, And I heard something, John Maxwell says this. He says, have more of a greater desire to connect with the lost than correct the lost. And when I think of that, I think of him. Because like I said, Fausto, he is the ultimate connector. And by the way, if you need a sponsor, come talk to him after. Thank you.
Thank you, Alika, very, very much. Hey, we all know what a connection is, right? He's the connector. That's true. Fausto is up and about all over the place. Who's next? Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Wait, stand up there. Just look at everybody for a minute. Another one of them good-looking white guys. Look at this here. This guy is the guy. In case you didn't know it, this is the guy from America's Got Talent who made Simon Cowell cry and made me cry too. Let me tell you, my wife and I, when we were watching you, you just think so beautiful. You're a blessing. And let's talk about Fausto now.
All right, I'm going to really speak from the heart, and it's really interesting because. If you guys did follow me on America's Got Talent, you realize that I went to jail, Twin Towers, like immediately, the next day after the show aired. And it was a really, really hard time in my life. I actually, I thought I'd hit rock bottom at the time. I didn't realize there was further to go. But at the moment I did, And I remember the first time that I met Fausto, and I was paranoid because I was thinking that everybody was watching me and videoing me and putting it on the news or on social media or TMZ and all this kind of crap, because some of the stuff was getting put in those places. And I was paranoid, and I just remember being at an all-time low. And then my buddy Charlie Grooms, I don't know if you guys know Charlie Grooms.
Charlie Grooms.
Yeah. He introduced me to you at it was Irvine Spectrum, and so he brings me in, and I meet Fausto for the first time, and I was a mess, and this guy saw me in that mess and saw me restored, and we then went on a journey for several years. But in the beginning, I was a pain in the ass, and I know I was, because I was like, man, nobody can know that I have a problem, because it'll be on the news. So I can't go to like an AA and Alcoholics Anonymous. I can't do that. So instead of being like coming down all over me and being like, okay, we won't do that, or okay, you have to do that, he's like, okay, then we'll meet, and we'll meet behind the scenes, and we'll do stuff like that. And then the next thing I know, I really did hit rock bottom, and then I didn't care about being seen in an AA meeting. It was life-giving, and this bro just has walked with me every step of the way for almost 4 years now. Like 4 years, this guy's been with me. And then, then my kids. And if you guys know, I have 6 kids. 5 are adopted out of foster care. 2 of them ended up getting 7 felonies, and oh my gosh, and I got them into a program, and they needed a sponsor, and Fausto is one of my son's sponsor in the program. This man lives it. He can talk really well, and I know you guys know that. You've probably watched his podcast. You've probably listened to him up here on stages like this. But this man lives out everything that he speaks, everything that he preaches. He's got so much grace, so much love. I'm telling him, I met him. There was one moment I was like, man, next to Chief, you're the next person that looks most like Jesus to me. Chief is definitely number 1, though. All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Michael. My gosh. It's all of us have busy schedules, but it's not about having time, it's about making time. And that's why, Fausto's out and about and helping people, doing all these things, and that's beautiful. Thank you, Michael, for being here. Thank you for sharing that and our real life. And around here, this is a place of acceptance. Man, I don't want to give my life to anything else. I'm not into anything but helping teach people, 2 kinds of people in this world: people that are humble and people on their way to getting humbled. And pride goes before the fall. And so just coming together and everybody looking at each other in the eye and go, hey, we're one family together. We're one team together. That's right. And man, we're only as strong as our weakest link. So that's beautiful. Last but not least, definitely, Ash, if you would, yeah. Wow. Give it to him, honey.
Wow. Woo! I have a lot of public speaking experience, but I do not have experience talking from the heart, being emotional on stage in front of all of you. So thank you for holding this space for me. A lot of you may have seen me around for the last 1.5 years, but maybe we don't really know each other. You don't know my story. My name is Ashraf, and I'm the luckiest person in the world to be loved by this man. I want to tell you guys a little bit of a backstory. So in November 2021, after a 3-year sabbatical from dating, I did a lot of work on myself through a ton of therapy, working on my attachment issues, working on the traumas that had caused me to repeat a lot of different cycles of toxic relationships. I finally decided, you know what, maybe I can open myself up to love again. And I was really reluctant because I love being single. I love the life that I built for myself. I feel completely whole, and I knew that whoever entered my life had to add value to my life, because I want 2 whole people to learn how to be interdependent and uplift each other. So, and this is a true story. I wrote in my manifestation journal, I wrote that I'm looking for a man who is open-minded, consistent, patient, faithful, spiritual, emotionally intelligent, has a growth mindset, and has worked through their own traumas and has healed immensely, and has been able to inspire me to expand my own worldview in ways that I had never experienced before. But most importantly, someone who's committed to the process of being in a long-term healthy relationship. And if you had told me back then that I would fall in love with a man who is a recovering addict with ADHD, tattoos head to toe, is the most bubbly, extroverted, loud person you've ever seen, I'd laugh at you. I didn't think that was possible. But lo and behold,
Go Fausto!
Yeah! He walked into my life and it was just the most surprising, unexpected relationship. You know, our love grew really slowly, but very intentionally and very intensely. We had to endure a lot very early on. And, you know, when I first met Fausto, I had never been exposed to addiction, alcoholism, or recovery. And, you know, I might be called a normie, but my life is far from normal. I had endured a lot of severe childhood abuse from a very young age. I have a borderline personality mother. I have a sociopathic father. And the physical abuse was so intense that eventually social services and the police got called to my school because I kept coming in with broken body parts, bruises, being starved. It was just very bad. Like, there was blood on my homework over and over again. Eventually, the police removed me. And by this time, already a lot of damage had been done. I was 16, so all the traumas had already been really deeply ingrained in my brain. My sense of self was completely shattered. And, you know, instead of going into drugs and alcohol, which was something I had the privilege of not really being exposed to, I put all my energy into my education. So got my bachelor's and master's in engineering by the time I was 21. I've been to over 70 countries by myself. I invested my time, thank you, into like social justice and gender justice, environmental justice, getting involved with politics. You know, on the surface, it may seem like our lives are really different, but at the end of the day, our hearts are what make us so compatible because we love people so much, because we care so much about our own personal development. We never, you know, we always set a higher standard for ourselves, and that's something that I'm just so proud of you for every single day. And, you know, being exposed to the recovery community has exploded my worldview completely, and I'm so blessed to be part of this now, to be able to see all of you for who you really are, and to see just how beautiful it really is, how welcoming it is, because that's so important. And, you know, I know him really deeply, probably more deeply than most people in this world know him. I can see, I see how recovery and how Magic House and how Chief has been so instrumental in him being the man that he is today. A man that is committed. He shows up, he drives from OC to LA every week just to see me for a couple days. He calls me every single day. He puts in the work to be a better version of himself every day for this relationship and for himself and for his addiction. You know, I don't love him because of this persona of hope dealer. I don't. It's not something I really care about. I don't love him because of what he does for work. I don't love him for those things. I love him because of all the darkness and the light that coexist inside of him, because of his authenticity, because of his vulnerability. Like, he might be Mr. Vulnerable, but I'm like Miss Super Guarded. Like, get me out of my shell, it takes a long time. That's why it's hard for me to open up. But, you know, he's my best friend at the end of the day. No one makes me laugh as much as he does. And every day of sharing a life with him is like opening up a new present. I never know what kind of new endeavor, new connection, new idea, new project I'm gonna be learning about that day. Or existential crisis or identity crisis or, you know, complete nihilism. So, but you know, we provide a safe space for each other to really open up, to utilize each other's strengths to uplift each other, you know, and recognizing our own weaknesses and areas of improvement, but creating a safe space for us to address that and heal. I've never been loved the way that he's loved me. My parents did not love me. You know, it's you grow up thinking you're not worthy of love, and then somebody like him shows you absolutely are, and I can be completely myself with him, my goofy, weird self with him. You know, and it's just so nice to be accepted and seen for who I really am. And the growth that he's had in the last year is absolutely unfathomable. You guys do not get to see just what he struggles with on a day-to-day basis. He puts a brave smile on his face every day to show up authentically for every single person around him. He's passion, even at his own expense. He might drain himself, but he continues to serve and serve and serve and serve no matter what is going on in his life. He has endured extreme grief and loss and fear, you know, and every day he never gives up on himself and he never gives up on anyone around him. And that's what's so inspirational about being with someone like him. Because I know that, you know, you set such a high standard of life in spite of everything that you've gone through, and you shed light for other people to see a path for themselves that they could not before imagine. Yeah. And for that, I'm so freaking proud of you. You're remarkable. Wow. Absolutely. And, you know, the inner strength that he has, in spite of the roller coaster of life, you know, is the biggest reason why I fell in love with him. You know, I'm just like, I know that no matter what happens, you're going to figure it out. You have me and all your friends by your side to uplift you, even in the darkest of the days. You, exactly as you are worthy of love. You are worthy of all the beautiful things that life can give you. You don't have to show up in any other way but just be yourself. Yeah. Love you, Fausto. We love you. I'm proud of you. I love you with my whole heart. I'm so glad I got to spend this life with you. I can't wait to see where our journey takes us together.
Thank you so much. Wow. Well, in closing,
I'll bring it back down here.
I mean, every one of us that's hearing the sound of my voice, we have a Heavenly Father that loves us that way, and He loves us through people. Our stinking thinking can hear 99 great things and then one person come by and say you're a piece of shit, and so often who will we listen to? And one person. That's why, Ash, is exactly everything you share is so beautiful, because that's what we all want. I've been in this earth a long time, and like I said, I heard everybody say, I don't care what people are. Bullshit.
That's right. That's right.
We all care. Yes, we do. Man, we all want love. And that's, man, you've come a long way, 6 years now. And, wow, when he started calling me Dad, I go, oh my gosh. Last thing I need is another kid. And I've just seen every kind of gift and talent. One of the things that I've learned the hard way, but is the truth, is God gives gifts to all of us.
Amen.
And He has a certain little, they call it anointing in the Bible, on all of us. But we've got to learn maturity is growing. And we all start out as babies in our walk. We start to crawl, you know, and then we're drinking milk. And finally, meat is for men and women, you know, that are mature and grown up. So all that stuff. Fausto, would you stand up right now? I got a few questions to ask you. I got a few questions. What's your favorite, I know it's hard to pick a, what's your favorite music?
Oh, man, that's a hard question. I would say my favorite music is house music. House music, because it kind of helps me express my ADHD thinking.
Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
Who's your favorite movie star that's alive or gone to heaven?
You, Chief. You're my favorite movie star. It's the truth.
Gotta keep this guy around, man. There's no doubt about it. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Like Chief.
This kid, I'm telling you, no wrong answers are all right. Checking every box. My day's feeling good, I'm telling you. You know, wow. Wow. What's a hard one? Anybody think of a hard one?
Why do you do magic?
What was the question? Why do I do magic? Well, the reason why, so I'm a street magician like David Blaine. Not a lot of people know that, but the reason why I can do that is because when I was a kid, I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be liked. And so I thought if I do a magic trick, the girls will like me. And that's why I started, just because of that.
And why did you start? A lot of people don't know, but he's one of the top jump ropers in the world. And I mean, seriously, in the world. And man, I told him, man, if I could do those, I'd be carrying a magic kit, I'd be having a jump rope on me, I'd be doing everything, like I says. But why did you start the jump rope thing?
Yeah, so some people know. So I'm one of the top jump ropers in the world for athletics. Nobody can do what I can do besides one person out of 8 billion people in the world. It's just a fact. The reason why I got good at it, though, was because when I got sober, I don't know about you guys, but I need to work out. Like, I need to do something for my mind, and because I'm obsessive, I picked up a jump rope because the jump rope said I was going to be the best jump roper in the world. Now, I could have still been high at that point, but it's my truth. And so I just jumped rope every single day to stay out of my head, and before you knew it, that power of my addiction through my jump rope made me one of the best people in the world. And they did stories on me, they flew me out, they certified me, I've done talent shows, all the top jump ropers have interviewed me. And so I jump rope to live, and I jump rope to learn, and I jump rope to love. And that's why I do it.
Wow. Multi-talented, a blessing, loved by so many. And a lot of people might not be aware of this, but the Magic House started 6 years ago, I think, just about 6 years ago. And Fausto has been there since the beginning. Been there since the beginning, pioneered that out. And getting to watch someone grow, like when you plant something, you watch it grow, a human being, a person that is touching multitude of people's lives is just beyond description and stuff like that. Man, I can't think of anything else to ask you except for, man, what's next?
Oh, man. That's right. Oh, man. I think what's next is to accept the fact that I don't want to know what's next. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like a control freak. And see, I like to play God because I'm afraid to really believe that God's in control. And the reason why I'm a control freak too is because I'm insecure. I don't think I'm good enough, right? I think I'm ugly. I think I'm stupid. So if I control my life, then everybody will like me. And so I think for me, the biggest thing I want to practice now is not caring what people think, truly. And I want to be able to learn to really trust that God really is in control, and really let go of the wheel, because I'm tired of trying to force my life. Because a lot of the things I've done in 6 years to help out a lot of people was actually selfish, because I wanted people to like me. I don't want to live like that. It's tiring. Even though it's good stuff, kindness could be a form of manipulation. And that's what I used to do, because I was so afraid that if you saw the real me, you wouldn't want to be with me. And so for me, it's about learning how to, I don't want to care what's happening next. I just want to show up and learn to trust God with my life, because I can't do this on my own will.
Let's give it up for Fausto. 6 years, 6 years. Woo. Tris, did you make him a 6-year chip? It is. Thank you, Tris. Birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Fausto. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Have a seat, brothers. Love you, man. Right now, in closing, we're going to be doing, Liz, did you get your baptism clothes? She's over there ready. We got a bucket. We're going to baptize in a few minutes. We're going to celebrate a few birthdays in a few minutes. But right now I got a beautiful couple. They're going to get up and just a few words of encouragement for us. Andre and Andrea, if you would, come on up here, yes. It's a beautiful couple. They're just up and running, up and coming up, and they're just a blessing to so many. And, oh yeah. Come on, look at it. This is, yeah. This, like I said, they remind me of you guys in so many ways. You know, they're just beautiful. Who's who? Who would you like to go first? Yes, of course, please.
Hi, I'm Andrea. I am not the speaker of the family. He is. I am an alcoholic, and I am too. And you know, when I got here a little over 2.5 years ago, if I'm being honest, I did not get here for me. My lovely husband decided he was gonna, go and get sober, and I was like, oh shit, okay. I guess I'll try that. But it took me 29 days after, and I was still drinking while he was sober and going to meetings, and he came home happy, and he was all cheerful, and I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? And things started to change. He started to grow and I didn't, and so I decided that I was going to give this a shot. So I just stopped drinking cold turkey and stopped eating handfuls of pills, because I thought I could do it on my own, because I wasn't like any of you. I was different, right? That didn't last. I ended up having to, do some work on myself, get a sponsor, work some steps. But when I got here, I heard the word God, right? And I was like, I don't believe in God. That's not going to work for me. And I was that way for a really long time. And about 8-9 months ago, my husband came home and he was like, I went to this place and it's called the Magic House. And I was like, what is that? And he's like, we're going to go next week. And I was like, awesome. I'll give it a shot, right? And this was when it was at the house. And I remember the first night we sat outside and all I heard was God. And I was like, this is not for me. Those people are talking about God, and I know the Bible's gonna come, and I'm praying, and I want nothing to do with it, right? It was about 8.5-9 months ago, and here I am still today. We've been coming every single week since then. I know my husband shared about this, but I too own a Bible. I have a Bible, and I do go to Bible studies, and I do, I go to a women's Bible study on Wednesday that I really enjoy. I have amazing women in my life. I spoke today at a meeting, and I had women show up for me. Like, just by saying, hey, I'm speaking at a meeting, and here's the information, and they showed up. I'm really grateful for the Magic House. I've met amazing people. Chief, I just love you and your wife. All right. We do too. I think everyone does. My husband says he got bamboozled. Well, I got bamboozled too. I never thought I would be standing on a stage saying that, I own a Bible. I go to church. I go to Bible studies. I enjoy this. Like, this is my life today with my husband, and it's amazing. So thank you.
And her wonderful husband, yes.
I'm Risky, I'm an alcoholic. That's amazing that Chief got my wife up here. This is the hostage I always speak about. That's her right there. It still amazes me that she's with me, I swear to God.
Yeah, bro.
Congratulations. It's an amazing feat. 6 years is amazing. I hope to be in those footsteps as well. And welcome to all the newcomers who are here. Everybody in treatment. Where's everybody in treatment? Over here! Right? I'm definitely glad all of you that are in treatment right now are here. But I also want you to pay attention to all the ones who just raised their hands. Because you're not all going to make it.
That's right.
That's the reality. Right? Like, I can sit up here and give you some bullshit and be like, everybody's going to make it. And I know it for a fact. But I'd be full of shit, because not everybody here is going to make it. And you're going to have to go back out there and do some more quality control and figure it out some more and see if the dope is still really good out there. And then whenever you tuck your tail and hopefully make it back to the Magic House, we'll hear your story and we'll realize the people who have a couple days sober and don't want to go back out, that you just confirmed that we still don't want to go back out. We appreciate you being here. Hopefully you can listen to some experience, strength, and hope that you don't have to go back out and do quality control. That you can sit in that seat and earn that seat and keep that seat, because that's what we all want for you. We don't want you to go back out. We also want you to know that you're loved while you're here. Like Magic House, I love Magic House for the fact of not just because everybody's here, and I don't know if you guys even noticed it, but they even extended the fence out like 10 feet so more people could fit in here because we were growing that much. Yeah. Like just, 5 months ago, 4 months ago, we were in a house and we were flooded out of the house, and now we're in a giant parking lot and there's people that are flooding into the gym and still out onto the street. Like, how beautiful is the growth in that, right? It's about getting super comfortable being uncomfortable. That's what we all need to realize, right? Getting super comfortable being uncomfortable. And nobody wants to admit that they have some shitty stuff going on inside, and nobody wants to open their mouth and say, I feel like drinking today. So we stuff that shit, and then it takes us out, right? It's an honest program. It's what we come here for, to open our mouths and tell other human beings that we are feeling uneasy inside. Like alcoholism is a disease. It's the dis-ease that you have inside of yourself that makes you want to keep going out and getting loaded and drunk once again. That's what it's about, the dis-ease. So hopefully when you're here, you feel at ease, that you can have another day sober. You get